6:11 on this Monday morning. Welcome back. In this morning's Call KENS, a Leon Springs music teacher left a music school last year, but says the owner never gave him his final paycheck.
Yeah, he couldn't get it back on his own, so finally he called KENS 5, and reporter Andrew Moore started investigating.
Mike Carraway says the Anthem School of Music still owed him more than $600, and he needed that to pay bills. But even after getting a court judgment for the money, he was still unable to collect. But after KENS 5 got involved, they came up with the money almost immediately.
He wanted me to work the extra 2 weeks. I said, okay, I'll do that.
Mike Carraway had already given his 2 weeks notice at Anthem School of Music last October, but the owner asked if he could help out a little longer. The owner later said he would get paid on November 2nd, but Carraway says his last paycheck never showed up.
I didn't see anything in the bank, so I asked him about the paycheck, and he went totally missing in action.
Carraway then sent repeated text messages asking for his paycheck, but it never showed up. So he then tried to take the owner to small claims court, and the owner didn't show up for that either. So the court said he won the case by default. Still, if Carraway wanted to collect his pay, he would then have to spend even more money.
They said, well, you'll have to pay another $100-something.
So finally, Carraway called KENS 5.
I thought it was a shot in the dark, but I said it was worth going for it.
KENS 5 then reached out to the music school's owner, Nathaniel Villarreal, and Villarreal did answer our call right away. Villarreal said the school had disagreed with Carraway's fees, that they wanted to pay him $386 instead, and that they wanted to take the matter to arbitration, which he said he communicated. Carraway said they never spoke about arbitration at all. Regardless, Villarreal never fought Carraway's claims in court, and after we called Villarreal, he immediately started transferring the money for the paycheck the next day.
I think he said maybe $500 and said I'll pay the rest of it on Monday, but he was very concerned about KENS 5.
Carraway says he was paid in full by that next Monday, and he's glad he called KENS 5.
KENS 5 it was great. That's the bottom line, is that we were able to pay bills, and KENS 5 is actually the reason we could do that.
Carraway says he's grateful the school was able to sort it out, and he's glad to move on to his next gig. For Call KENS, Andrew Moore, KENS 5.
Now, if you have an issue you can't quite seem to get resolved, give us a call, 210-470-KENS, or head to KENS5.com/call KENS. There's a form there. Fill out the form. Tell us what your problem is. We'll see if we can't get you a little help.
I'd like to hear him.